Welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. I hope everyone is doing good. Today we're doing a fun scarecrow wreath using a Dollar Tree splatter screen, and I'm using the one with the handle. So you will need one splatter screen. You're going to need some burlap. You will also need a hat from Dollar Tree. I am using some pieces off of this hula skirt from Dollar Tree for the little scarecrow's hair. You'll need some ribbon with wire for a bow, some twine to attach your burlap to your splatter screen. You're going to need a Sharpie or some paint to paint the little scarecrow's face. And then you might want some stuffing so that the little scarecrow's face looks more 3D. So this is what you'll need so far to get started. If you cannot find the luau skirt at Dollar Tree, you can use some raffia for the little scarecrow's hair. Or you could use yarn or twine. I picked up my burlap at Hobby Lobby and it's around $3.99 for 1 yard. So I picked up a yard of it, and so I have placed my splatter screen in between the two layers, and that way I can kind of play around to see where I want to draw the scarecrow's face. Because the way I'm wanting to do this, and there's several ways you can do this, but I was wanting to take it and basically not cut the piece of material. I just want to like gather the fabric around the little handle and secure it with twine, and then I might have to go back and do a little hot gluing so that it keeps its rounded shape. So that's my thoughts. So I'm going to draw a little face in this area. So you might want to just play with it, and you know, you could just cut the fabric to the size of the circle, leave a little extra room, and hot glue it onto the splatter screen. But I'm kind of wanting to maybe make it a little more 3D, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, this is how mine looks so far. I couldn't find a black Sharpie, so I had to use the blue one, but I may go over this with paint. But I just wanted you to see how it looks so far, and you can kind of see how I moved it down because the hat will be up here, and then we're going to have hair on each side. From here to here is 25 inches. So what I'm going to do is just cut straight up right here, and that's probably way too much material, but I'd rather have, you know, too much than not enough. And also it is about 17 inches tall. It's not perfect because I didn't get it lined up perfect, but I just wanted you to kind of have an idea of the size of my piece of material. Next, I'm going to take this ribbon off that came on the Dollar Tree hat and replace it with some new ribbon, but I'm not sure if I want to go with the pumpkin ribbon or not. Next, I'm just going to take my fabric and I'm just going to take it and gather it up on each side and then see how it looks. And like I said, I probably need to add some padding in here so it looks, you know, not just flat, looks more 3D. So we'll see how that goes next. So next I'm just going to take my material and I'm just going to, around this area, just kind of pull it together and gather it up right here around the handle. And I know this is going to be kind of square looking right in this area, so I'm going to have to see what I need to do, if I just need to do some hot gluing or what I need to do to make it look more round. But I want to add some cotton or quilt batting or something to make it where it's not so flat. Okay, so this is how it looks when you pull it together around the handle of the splatter screen. So what I'm going to have to do is take these side pieces and hot glue them, or I could cut them a little shorter so it's not so bulky, but I'm going to have to get them where they're like this and then also pull in this little corner right here. I am taking some Walmart sacks, and I don't have the back secured down. Those two big flaps on the left and right side, I don't have them secured down yet. So I decided just to take Walmart sacks and push them through one of the sides and then put it on top of the splatter screen to give his face some fullness and shape. And then after I get it stuffed as full as I want, then I'll have to see if I need to do some hot gluing or just use some floral wire to wire the sides back, or what I need to do next. I decided to use some floral wire to secure the side pieces together, so I ended up using 3 pieces of wire and it pulled together nicely, so I did not have to use any hot glue. Next, I took the old ribbon off of the Dollar Tree hat and added some new Dollar Tree ribbon. And then I took the skirt and I just cut a piece off of it and I just tied it on with a piece of twine so it looks like she has long hair now. And I was kind of debating, should I cut her hair shorter or leave it long? I cut a slit in the top of the hat and just threaded it over the splatter screen handle, then hot glued it onto the burlap a little bit, and then added a little bit of straw to the very top. Before I added the hat, I did trim the burlap at the top a little bit shorter so it wasn't so bulky and the hat slid on a lot easier. And I just used Walmart sacks because I had a ton of Walmart sacks under my cabinet, and so it was just something I had and didn't cost anything to stuff her little face. So you can just kind of move the bags a little bit around if the face is not shaped just like you want. I have double doors, so let me know if you think I should make a boy scarecrow to go on the other door. I hope you enjoyed this splatter screen wreath tutorial. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and share, and I would love for you to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Thank you so much.